Hello there, this is Harry Doherty, Unit 25.3, Data Reviews and Analysis, carrying on from the last section. Data Reviews and Analysis. Sample. After carrying out my questionnaire, I have noticed that our sample size was quite poor at only asking 10 people. However, the reason I only asked 10 people is because I wanted to ask elite athletes who have a lot of experience playing football. I also made 10 pairs of prototype football boots for the players to try. So if I had increased the sample size, it would have cost a lot more money and time. The disadvantages to a small sample size are that we cannot get a wide opinion of different types of people and their thoughts and suggestions on the product. This could hinder our ability to improve the product and make it better for final release. Cost and accuracy of information. The cost and accuracy of the information that we gathered was sufficient. However, there were ways in which I could have carried out the questionnaire differently. The cost to get the information was a lot, as I had to make 10 different models of the self-lacing football boot for our professionals to try out. We could have asked them what they thought of the idea of the self-lacing boots, but we would not have gotten an accurate information. On the other hand, our questionnaire was not the greatest, as we did not have any open-ended questions on there. We also did not have any questions asking the professionals to suggest in which way they could make the product better. Overall, I think that we got some good information and some good feedback after asking 10 people of their thoughts on the product. Questionnaire. I thought that our questionnaire was good overall. We had the right amount of questions that covered all the topics and that we were looking for feedback on, in my opinion. However, I feel we could have included one or two more open-ended questions that left the people more room to give us more full and detailed answers. On the other hand, our questions were not too closed, so the people could not give a short and concise answer. This is great, as it will help us out to improve the product for the future. Bias. There was a lot of bias within our questionnaire. This was because we asked all professional footballers that are most likely to like this self-lacing boot. We could have made the questionnaire better by asking some professional footballers and asking parents as well. This would have given us a second opinion and less chance of the questionnaire becoming biased. For example, our question 1 was, would you consider buying this for your child? This question is hard to answer for a professional footballer, as many of them do not even have children. Relevance. Our questionnaire was relevant to the people that we were asking, as we were asking professional footballers which have a lot of experience within the sport. From this, the results we gathered were very relevant. This can allow us to improve the product a lot and make it better for the final release of the product. Response. The response that we got from our questionnaire was good overall. We sent out 15 questionnaires to players and only got 10 back, which gave us 75% rate. This is a good completion rate, which gave us a good basis of information and feedback to go on. We expected this sort of completion rate, as the more questionnaires that go around, the less completion percentage there is, which ends up being a waste of time and money in my opinion. Recording of data. The recording of data was good. I think that this is completely down to us actually going to various training grounds and speaking to players face to face. This, in a way, forced players to answer our questionnaire. The players took part in our questionnaire. All were happy to answer our questions. This shows us that some pro players alike are excited in the idea of self-lacing football boots and our product. Marketing activities. Type of promotion. We have chosen our type of promotional to be through the television. Although advertising through television is the most expensive out of all the options, it offers a fantastic opportunity to advertise our product directly to football fans and sports people, as we can show our advert when the football is on the television. This will gain us many new customers buying our new product. Develop advertising messages. In order to develop a message within an advertisement, You have to include clever ways to draw the audience into your advert and pay attention. Clever ways to develop the message within an advert is to come up with a catchy slogan, which can draw the attention of an audience more. Another good way is to develop a storyline within the advert. This makes the advert popular and causes people to talk about the advert, which again helps draw attention of the audience. Training sales staff. It's important to train the sales staff in order to give them good knowledge of the product that they are selling so they can provide any potential customers with that information. Staff training also ensures that they can sell product confidently and effectively. Set prices. The pricing needs to be set in order to gain enough revenue in order to continue run as a company, but also not set the price too high as customers will not go through with a purchase. Establish discounts on certain buyers. Establishing certain discounts for specific buyers can help boost the product sale numbers. This can be through offering discount for buyers who are buying in bulk, which means they're purchasing multiple items at once. Discounts will be offered to professional sports people and any athletes they endorse by our product. P8. Produce a promotional plan for a selected sport product or service drawing on market research. Promotional plan. Development of promotional objectives. The development of promotional objectives are essential to ensure that my product can continue to rise in units sold and gain pretty good profit for the company. I also need to ensure that my targets and goals are smart. An example of smart target that I've chosen is that I plan to sell around 1,000 to 2,000 pairs within the first year of my product going on sale. I'm trying my best to achieve the units sold by distributing my product to many retail stores and selling exclusively online via my website. Assess promotional opportunities, resources and policies. There are plenty of good promotional opportunities out there. It's just a case of being in the right place at the right time. For example, I'll be looking to advertise my product at half-time during the Euro 2016 games. The 2018 World Cup games. This will hopefully boost units sold tremendously, as not only will tens of millions of people be watching the World Cup, but also they are mostly football fans or players. There's also an opportunity to advertise my product via social media websites, which can both reach a wider range of people and reach the people who are fans or players that may not get an opportunity to watch the World Cup. We also need to ensure that we have the right people with the right skills in order to get them to advertising deals and make our advert a good one that draws attention in and tempts any potential customers. These people may be web designers, advertisement directors and negotiators. Finally, we'll need equipment and facilities in order to create our promotional material. For example, we will need an endorsement from a professional footballer in order to enhance this impact of our product. We also can need a high-performance camera both to film and edit our advert. Characteristics of target market. The target market is always changing, both for the good and bad. I'll need to be able to adapt my promotional plan quickly and effectively to ensure that our promotional material becomes successful. Availability of promotional methods. The availability of promotional methods is an obstacle that I may have to face and overcome in order to get work out there and let people know about my product. For example, there may be no available slots for my TV advertisement. This can overcome with good smart targets and being able to adapt to different promotional platform availabilities. Formulate the promotional plan and revise the plan for implementation. I should be able to formulate my promotional plan and be able to change it either short or long notice. This is vital to ensure that my product's promotional material stays fresh and good enough to draw in potential customers. These changes may need to happen to my plan based on customer trends and the trends of the target market. For example, if I have a player endorsing my product who gains bad press and gets disliking from fans, I'll need to drop that player and bring a new player to endorse my product who does get good press. This will keep my product selling at a good rate. Coordinate and control promotional activities. This refers to any changes that will need to be implemented into my advertising activity. These changes will usually be minor, things such as appointing a coordinator or changing my sale targets and setting new goals if need be. These changes can also come about due to a negative activity within the promotional team. For example, the advertisement producer falling ill, and not being able to continue to work on the project, which will need a replacement within the immediate future. Advertising. Budget objectives. The budget is vital in making a good advertisement that will draw in potential customers and not, on the other hand, break the bank. The cheapest and easiest way to keep a good track of my budget is to employ someone specifically to look after the budget. This will ensure I do not run out of capital and to invest in the promotional material. Target audience. The target audience is also vital to ensure that I actually get good sales figures, as it is most likely to the target audience purchasing my product. Keeping track of the reaction and feedback from recent buyers who left reviews on websites is important to ensure that I keep my product fresh and it stays hot on the market. This could be a good idea to employ someone specifically to gain some feedback on the product. Publicity. Press release. There are also statements or small articles that I can write up and give to newspapers and radio channels to put in their papers and read on the radio. The press release usually contains updates on the current status of the product or brand and any upcoming announcements. This helps people get in touch with the target audience and keeps the feedback and reaction from the public moving. Television. Television is a great way to gain a very large amount of publicity very quickly. This is due to the fact most people now have televisions within their households and watch TV regularly. To gain some publicity, I could go onto local football channels, for example, LFC TV, which is Liverpool FC's local football club channel. Radio. This is also a great way to get a large amount of publicity, as most people listen to the radio in their cars or either at work. To boost publicity using the radio, I could go onto local radio stations, for example Capital FM, who's in Brighton local station. Another option is to go onto specific football radio channels, for example BBC Radio 5 Live, Sport. Both options will give my product good publicity and again keep in touch with the target audience. Public relations. Manage and control use of effective publicity. Managing and controlling my publicity is needed to ensure that my product does not get any negative press, which could lead to a decline in sales. Also, I need to ensure that the target audience are regularly drawn in to purchase my product. So for this, I will need to gain publicity at the right times to ensure that the audience will hear and watch my promotional material. Building relationships with certain buyers, such as sports retailers, for example, can help boost the publicity, as they will favour my product over others and give it good publicity if we have a good relationship. Sale promotion. Seasonal promotional offering product at an attractive price. Offering special seasonal based promotions and offers is an extremely good way of boosting sales for a specific time of year. For my product, the self-lacing football boot, I will look to offer a promotional and discount for when the football season starts in the months of August and September. Also during the month of December, when Christmas is around and parents and football fans are looking to buy new football boots for loved ones or family members, etc. An example of this would be to get 40% off our self-lacing football boots when you spend £50 or more in specific sports retailer. This type of promotion may tempt customers to both buy my product as well as spend money in sports retailers that we supply. This will keep both us and the retailers happy, as we will both benefit from promotions such as this, which will help boost our relationship and gain better publicity also. These promotions will boost sales and generate more income for the business. Thank you.